Can you solve all these Class 2 Computer Chapter 1 Computer is Smart Machine questions? To send rockets.
On track. Space is the correct answer.
Who never forget.
Right choice. Computer is the best answer. Who works faster? You chose computer, and it is correct. Who have feelings? Nicely done. Humans is a solid answer. CPU stands for dash. Well reasoned. Central processing unit is the correct choice. Who can do mistakes? Smart move. Human is an accurate answer. What computer needs? You got it? Your choice, electricity, is right. Computer runs on dash. Correct response. Electricity is the most accurate answer. What powers a laptop? Exactly. A battery makes sense. Dash are big in size. Bravo. Desktop computer is the answer. The brain of computer. Excellent choice. CPU is the right answer. Dash has touch screen. Correct. Tablet is the right answer. What is not a computer? Perfect. Forgot easily is the correct choice. A computer has feelings. Nice work. You chose false, and it is correct. Computer dash gets tired. Solid response. Never is a valid choice. Computer is a dash thing. Good thinking. Man-made is the right answer. A dash is a smart machine. Clear logic. Your choice computer is sound. Who invented the computer? Nice selection. Charles Babbage is the correct and valid answer. A machines work very fast. Good job. True works well here. Dash is used to make calls. Sharp thinking. Smartphone is the right choice. Computer can remember dash. Well done. Many things is the right choice. Dash is a type of computer. Strong choice. Tablet is the right answer. A computer works very dash. Smart pick. Fast is the correct choice. A computer never gets dash. Well picked. Tired is the correct answer. A computer is used to dash. Valid point. Listening music is true.
Does a computer gets tired?
Great thinking. No is the right choice. Machines make our work dash. Excellent. Easy is a brilliant choice. A monitor looks like a dash. Right again. TV screen is a valid answer. You can dash in a computer. Great job. Play games is the accurate answer. Desktop PC is large in size. You're right. Yes is the correct answer. Computer makes mistakes dash. Clear logic. Your choice no is sound. Computer makes our work dash. Well picked. Easy is the correct answer. Who can think and act its own? Smart move. Human is an accurate answer. Computer help us to work dash. Correct. Quickly is the right answer.
A computer is a dash machine.
Well reasoned. Smart is the correct choice.
What is the full form of CPU?
Good thinking. Central Processing Unit is the right answer. A computer works on man's dash. Nice selection. Order is the correct and valid answer.
Dash needs electricity to work. You chose computer, and it is correct. Who gets bored after some time?
Well done. Humans is the right choice.
A computer has dash main parts. Nice work. You chose 4 and it is correct. Dash computer has a touch screen.
Nicely done. Tablet computer is a solid answer.
What is the brain of a computer?
Smart pick. CPU is the correct choice.
We can dash songs on a computer?
You're right. Listen to is the correct answer. A computer is an electronic dash. Valid point. Machine is true. A dash does not have any feelings. Solid response. Computer is a valid choice.
A standard keyboard has dash keys.
Great job. 4 is the accurate answer. A computer is used to solve this. Right again. Sums is a valid answer.
1 dash is used to withdraw money.
Bravo. Atoms is the answer.
Your computer teacher name is Dash.
Strong choice. Shalini is the right answer.
A dash computer is kept on a desk.
Right choice. Desktop is the best answer.
Computers are used in many places.
Excellent. All is a brilliant choice. A man works faster than a computer. Great thinking. False is the right choice.
We get natural things from the dash.
Sharp thinking. Nature is the right choice.
We cannot play games on a computer.
Perfect. False is the correct choice. A computer cannot take his own dash. Good job. Decision works well here. A dash computer is kept on our lap. Excellent choice. Laptop is the right answer.
Do humans need electricity to work?
You got it. Your choice no is right. Dash is a harmful computer program. Exactly. Virus makes sense. In Dash, we can type and print bills. On track. Shops is the correct answer.
A computer does not make any mistake.
Correct response. True is the most accurate answer.
Which is the most powerful computer?
Nicely done. Supercomputer is a solid answer. A dash computer works on electricity. Nice selection. Desktop is the correct and valid answer. We cannot draw pictures on a computer. Great job. False is the accurate answer.
Who wrote the first computer program?
Smart pick. Ada Lovelace is the correct choice.
A computer is used for designing Dash.
Good thinking. Building is the right answer.
A machine that helps us to solve sums.
You're right. Computer is the correct answer.
How many types of computers are there?
Right choice. 4 is the best answer.
A desktop computer works on a battery.
Perfect. False is the correct choice.
A man gets tired after doing some work. Correct response. True is the most accurate answer. Humans do not need dash for doing work.
Exactly. Electricity makes sense.
A computer stores a large amount of dash.
Smart move. Information is an accurate answer.
A computer can be used for printing dash.
Valid point. Tickets is true.
Computers can dash large amount of data.
Nice work. You chose store, and it is correct.
You can remember things with the help of.
Solid response. Computer is a valid choice.
The buttons on a keyboard is called keys.
Strong choice. True is the right answer.
Humans cannot work as dash as computers.
On track. Fast is the correct answer. Computer works dash to complete our work. Sharp thinking. Fast is the right choice.
I am the brain of the computer. Who am I?
Good job. Sipu works well here.
When did electronic ticket booking start?
Right again. 194 is a valid answer.
Humans get tired after doing lots of work.
Correct. True is the right answer.
Name the computer that work on a battery.
Great thinking. Laptop computer is the right choice.
Computer can dash and store lots of data.
You got it? Your choice, remember, is right.
What was the first ever laptop introduced?
Excellent choice. 1980 is the right answer.
Television is a machine that works on dash.
Excellent. Electricity is a brilliant choice. We can design clothes, cars, etc. using dash. Clear logic. Your choice, computer, is sound.
Computers cannot do difficult calculations.
Well done. False is the right choice.
A dash computer can be carried around easily.
Bravo. Laptop is the answer.
A laptop is heavier than a desktop computer.
Well reasoned. False is the correct choice.
We can place a desktop computer on our palm.
Well picked. False is the correct answer. Computer a smart machine. It helps us to dash. You chose solve sums, and it is correct.
Dash is used to keep the food and water cold.
You chose refrigerator, and it is correct. In schools, we are using computer to make dash. Valid point. Making timetable is true.
A dash needs rest after working for some time.
On track. Man is the correct answer.
I show photos, movies on my screen. Who am I?
Great thinking. Monitor is the right choice.
We can play music while drawing on a computer.
Nice work. You chose true, and it is correct. A computer is used for typing and printing dash. Good job. Bills works well here.
Computer can store and dash lots of information.
You got it? Your choice, remember, is right. A computer works cannot dash like a human being.
Excellent choice. Think is the right answer. Dash use computers for preparing medical reports. Exactly. Doctors make sense.
Dash is man-made thing, which do our work is easy.
You're right. Machine is the correct answer.
Computers can store a large amount of information.
Correct. True is the right answer.
Dash do not let the computer do not work properly.
Smart move. Virus is an accurate answer.
Select the work which you cannot do on a computer. Nice selection. Swim is the correct and valid answer.
To computer is machine which can perform dash task. Well reasoned. Many is the correct choice.
The helping parts of computer are also called dash.
Nicely done. Secondary is a solid answer.
Computer never gets tired after doing lots of work.
Right again. True is a valid answer.
We cannot do calls by using smartphones and tablets.
Smart pick. False is the correct choice. A computer can be used to making dash cards in schools. Solid response. Report is a valid choice. Computer and television are machines that works on dash.
Bravo! Electricity is the answer. Computers are used in dash for keeping records of items.
Strong choice. Shops and malls is the right answer. Give one example of how computers are used in hospitals. Perfect. Maintaining records of patients is the correct choice. Computers are used at home for drawing and watching videos. Excellent. True is a brilliant choice. State true or false. We cannot draw pictures on a computer. Great job. False is the accurate answer.
A personal computer can be used only dash person at a time.
Well done. One is the right choice.
A laptop computer is smaller in size than a tablet computer.
Sharp thinking. False is the right choice.
I love to draw and write. I can do it on a machine called Dash.
Right choice. Computer is the best answer.
Which can be used to listen to music, watch movies, play games.
Correct response. Computer is the most accurate answer.
Computers are used in a dash to store information about the books.
Well picked. Library is the correct answer.
A type of computer that runs on electricity and kept on table dash.
Good thinking. Desktop is the right answer.
A computer is an electronic device for storing and processing data.
Clear logic. Your choice true is sound.
Working on computers for long hours may cause pain in the dash, and body.
Correct. Eyes is the right answer.
State true or false. Computers are used in offices for calculating marks.
Nicely done. False is a solid answer.
Which device is used to make calls, share images, and store phone numbers?
Great thinking. Smartphone is the right choice.
Computers are used in dash for storing details of items and printing bills. Great job. Shops is the accurate answer. Dash is a smart machine that helps us to solve sums, draw, and paint pictures. Excellent choice. Computer is the right answer. A dash. Computer has a touch screen on which we can write using a special purpose pen.
Good job. Tablet works well here.
A dash is a mobile phone that helps us make calls, send messages, store phone numbers.
Strong choice. Smartphone is the right answer.
Identify the secondary part.
You chose scanner, and it is correct.
Which type of computer it is?
Well reasoned. Laptop is the correct choice.
We cannot play games on computer.
Perfect. False is the correct choice. Computer works at very dash speed. Right again. Fast is a valid answer. Name this computer hint. Very big in size. Excellent. Supercomputer is a brilliant choice.
Small pictures on the desktop are called dash.
Exactly. Icons make sense. True or false? The printer puts information out on paper. Well picked. True is the correct answer.
Look at the picture. This is a place where computers can be used.
Nice selection. Bank is the correct and valid answer. I am the most important part of the computer. The brain. What am I? Sharp thinking. CPU is the right choice.
The first screen that you see when you start a computer is called dash.
Good thinking. Desktop is the right answer.
True or false?
The mouse allows you see what you are doing on the computer. You're right. False is the correct answer. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format. Clear logic. Your choice. Contact Narayan Changdar on Facebook is sound.